Dámy a pánové, já vás vítám u videa z herní série Diablo 4. Doufám, že si videjko užijete, počulujete a enjoy.
Dying, not dead. I just gave you the kick you needed. Frankly, I'm surprised they worked at all. Thought for sure I was too late. Don't know. You just washed up on the shore. As for the shaking, you've lost blood. Whole river was stained with it. This is Nahantu. Help is needed, so help is offered. Unless you are refusing. Good. Then let's search the river. Bound to be some sign of your friend.
Výbuchy, výborně. A stejně do toho vlezu. Okay, no.
I only lost a limb, but you were run through and drowned. How do you manage?
They wouldn't have, without me.
Eru here patched me up. Perhaps he could help you too.
No amount of healing will bring back my arm. But rum might ease the sting.
I'm afraid you will need far more than a drink to ease the pain of that wound.
You're right. Could use a place to sip on it in peace. I know a spot southeast of here.
Já bych se tam chtěl dostat. On tam prachy. Ale očividně nemůžu. Dvojitý výbuch.
Knew there was a reason I liked you.
Souhlasím.
Locked. Of course they locked it down.
Locked it down.
Old friends. Too crafty for their own good.
Imperial ruins like this always had some kind of a secret tunnel built in. There must be another way.
There is. But it'll take some acrobatics. Don't worry, I can manage. Come, down below.
No, tak pojď. Nic nepadlo? Aha. Lebuch. Aha. On slezl dolů, já si říkám, kde se fláká. Utekl před bojem.
Oh, yes, but be on guard. There's no telling what's taken up residence inside.
Inside, quickly.
Žaloidi. Ale si nevitej. Já, ještě výbuch samozřejmě. Nějaký šťavnatý loot. Kromě hadů. OK. No jistě. Plný inventář, to rychle, safra. Au. Už jsem nebyl hodně dlouho. Něco pro mě? Ne. Jenom bordel. Jo, crashování je špatný. Hlavně pokud s tím nejde nic udělat. No, většinou správné nastavení pomáhá. Jsem tu zvedal. To je horní. Tady potřebuju vlastně oba, takže sem. Tady. Ty paragony už mi připomínají poječko. Neustálý bordel. Tak, to máme dveře. Dobrá exploze. Výborně. Explodující sloupky jsou fajn. Já přemýšlím, jestli to tam někde pokračuje nebo ne. Tak si tam nemusím pak nějak extra zdlouhavě vracet. No. Si by bylo dobré se tam vrátit podívat. Toxin 2 a ještě výbuch. Tu vážně chcou dorasovat. Ten to pokračuje, tady by se to mohlo spojovat. Tak, povede to někam nebo nepovede? Mám spousty výbuchů. To nevede nikam. Sem. Ale jo, tady se to spojilo, dobré. Další DLC do Diabla 4. Záleží, co bude obsahovat. Vidíme taky, kdy vyjde. Ale vzhledem k tomu, že si Diabla drží vám v kompletu, tak je to dost možné. A truhlož. Tam se táhne nějaká cesta tenká. Tak, končí to tu. Tady to vyfinišovalo a... Tady bude boss fight. Vidím na to, že to mám na penitenta, tak padl stejně rychle. A turmenty mám ještě zamčené.
Aha!
Je východ.
The rope. Always have a backup, I used to tell them. Isn't it nice when people listen? It was here, then I remember it.
I took shelter from a monsoon here once.
Me too. More than once. It's perfect for what I'm planning.
To perfektně na to, co plánuješ, ale co to je za mapu, že... To je den. Aha, dobře. Že je to v podzemí. Zajímavý.
My friend, this I cannot do. The knights know my name now. Better to keep them here than in the city, where they might go after my daughter or her father.
Aren't you your daughter's father?
Fayira is well provided for, no matter where she is. And she'll have you know that I'm her papa. My point is, I can do more good here in this place than back in the city. Look, I'll show you. Walk with me a moment, friend.
I'll unbolt the main entrance.
Years ago, I ran a mercenary company out of this place. The Pale Hand. I had less to lose then. But now, the fight's been brought to me. And I think I'd be more used to you as a mercenary, a shield for hire, if you will, than a smith. Though there's a chance you'll get both out of me. And my name still carries weight. The other mercenaries will be more likely to return if I am here. And you will need their help, my friend. You will never regret hiring one of the Pale Hand into your service.
Jo, já mám dva ty stejné prsteny. Dvacítkový. 42. Ale to můžu skrpnout. Jak to tady vypadá? Bone Prison. Corpse. Skilly. Cooldowny. Ale není špatný. Čtyřicet šestka. 47. Stejný gatě. Jsou lepší. Výborně. Akorát nemají dva sokety. Se do lucky hitu, OK. Bariéra. Tady je slabší. Slabší. A minioni. Škoda, že to není kovář. Hnedka bych to skrepl.
will be in her father's good hands by now. He was once a member of the Pale Hand and understands my work with Lorath. This wouldn't be the first time it pulled me from home. He will bring her here when it is safe. Faye's learned to smith blades, but not to work with their wielders. So once I'm set up here, it'll be time to begin the next stage of her training. I wish it was not so, but this is the world she is inheriting. It was a home, a headquarters, and a warehouse all in one for our little band of eccentrics back in the day. The Pale Hand couldn't afford anything nicer. The people who needed us most never had much coin to spend. We called it the Den. Never would have guessed I'd find myself back here where it all started. But whenever you need to hire our help, my friend, the mercenaries of the Pale Hand will be at your service. Friend, your heart is in a good place, but you wield it with the subtlety of a hammer. This wound, this loss is mine. Mine to carry, mine to tend. I will grieve it with my family in the privacy of my home. For now, let's stay focused on Nerel. That's where the Pale Hand comes in. We can help fight your fight. My friends from those days are scattered across Sanctuary. I want you to find them and bring them here. It may take some convincing, but I'm sure you can manage.
Takže tady víceméně vyřízeno. A on je kovář, takže by mohl skrapovat věci. Mercenéry den. Shield bearer, hire mercenary enlist. Aha, odemklo mi to Rahíra. Dobře. Já bych víc uvítal. Blacksmith. Onu to ve finále nemusí stát jako takhle. Dobře, takže to máme svýho žoldáka tak jak v Diable 2. Kde jsme si mohli najmout prsteny, amulety, koupit. OK. Dobře, tak tohle by bylo den, proto je asi v podzemí. Na rozdíl od klasických měst.
He's strong for having such a fresh wound. Though you recovered from yours like it was nothing. I might have helped a bit, sure, but not this much. What makes you so special?
I don't know.
I guess none of us do. Well, we'll say you're blessed by Akarat and leave it at that. Come, let's find your friend.
To už je povědomé.
Let's start our search there.
Přidáme talent. Summon attack speed. 10% summon damage, OK. Attack speed, to se taky hodí. Jasné, výbuchy. No to asi nebude venku úplně. Předpokládám, že to bude spíš tady vevnitř. No, to vevnitř není ani tak.
You said she kept a prisoner. Of what nature?
Moments of rest. A moment he isn't whispering in my ear. That's all I need. Crossed dogs. Rest.
The remains of the boatman. Tak tady má to fičí.
This boatman died screaming. I hope your friend knows what she's doing. The docks are northwest up here. You should be able to find your way. Go on. I won't be far behind. Just following the hunch. Go.
Čtvrtá z 10.
Moments of rest.
A jo, kam mě to táhne?
Whispering in my ear. That's all
Do
I need.
duku.
Crossed dogs. Rest.
No jo, kura z doky. Možná není od věci to úplně nemíjet všechno, jako na koni a prostě to likvidovat. Když jsou tam ti velci. Co je tady? Flare Jungle, no jo. A dostáváme se do starých známých míst.
Someone must have seen their realm. I should ask around.
I wouldn't go much further than here, stranger. Hollows will tear you apart.
Krát
turn
teda
to sludge.
na rozdíl od dvojky tady
All I'm
jsou
saying
lidi.
is, if it's death you're seeking,
Jo, Dodu Seeking. Guilty.
I'm thankful the barrier keeps us safe. I am, but it feels more like a cage than a shield. Day after day, staring at the same starving people, the same rotting wood.
Jasný vendor, ale kde je? O, tady je Blacksmith.
Tell your friends. Got to build up my name.
Hrátelý už se tu nikde nevyskytuje? Jen se nedostanu. Kaš.
That girl brings doom with her. Riled up the whole town.
And wasn't it something? Haven't had excitement like that since the cobbler spiked the stew.
Že, tak nic.
I saw her 10 days ago.
Where?
Fisherman's home. End of the docks.
Are you all right?
The fisherman was choking, covered in tar, begging for help. And she walked right past him, barely even noticed him. Who does that?
A tady je to furt.
Look at it. A hunk of old metal. But Aquaman's breath and magic pulsing off of it. You can feel how old it is. That's the power of a scat seeing the artifact. My grandparents practiced scatsum, but they converted to Zakarum. They wanted to protect us. Was that truly the right choice?
Is she still inside?
Už do dvojky.
Go looking for her either. The place is cursed.
The place is cursed, no.
Any luck today?
No boats, no fish. Looks like seaweed broth for supper tonight.
You and me both. My daughters are getting sick of this stuff.
When they're older, they'll understand.
Jestli bude starší teda.
Not for a few days, but she stayed in this house. The fisherman offered the girl shelter when no one else would.
And what did he get for it? Eaten by hollows. Same as anyone else who goes looking for her. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Dead body. Beat of your flesh. Git bin. A už jde.
Spirits. What happened here? Did Nirel do this? Hollows. Wherever Nirel goes, there they are. She or that prisoner of hers are being hunted.
All I found was this page, torn from a book.
Let me see that. The devastation of Kurast. A first-hand account. I think I know who wrote this. There's only one place Nirel could have taken this from. Come.
Jediné místo, tak jdem.
This is the kid bin, child.
Jo, Kidbin z dvojky.
In here, it's an archive of sorts.
Jo, už tam jde vejít.
More of that foul stuff. Nirel was definitely.
Jo, tady to vypadá, že už něco bude mají kuchat. Ormus.
Looks more like a madman's den than an archive.
Kalim.
Would you believe it was both? She must have been looking for something. See what you can find.
No, našel jsem. Tady. Kalim's flail. Půl. Manuskript. Ten manuskript si moc nevybavím. Dundreeper. Hotovka.
An old friend. Goes by the name of Ormus. I was just a boy when I met him. Scavenging old ruins, sticking my nose where it didn't belong. And he was the village nut. Caught me pilfering from his collection. Slapped me on the back and said I reminded him of his own boyhood. He's moved on to bigger and better things now. Travinkoll? Why would she go there?
I found her notes. I think she hoped to learn something from it.
To learn? Travinkoll is the site of the Zakarum's bloodiest tragedy. She's mad for going there. You're even worse for following her. And I'll not think about what that makes me for choosing to go with you. We'll need help if we're to survive. A Lightbringer's boon. Come, there's the ritual site south of here. I know just this spirit to call on. If we're lucky, he might even answer.
Jo, budou flashbacky na 2. Výborně. Tak, kam mě to žene? Jo, ty chceš o něčem mluvit?
Well, Wekuke picked a fight with Welio, and Obawu was caught kissing Jutame. Oh, and Uak says he nearly caught a lion.
There are no lions in Nahantu, Ime. You keep spreading rumors and the children might just believe you.
To je někdo juchá. Jo. Stále u toho domu.
Oh, Geakul. That sour, coin-hungry temptress of the sands. If fate wills it, I'll be back in your greasy arms before next sundown.
Here! Sit! Best seats in the house. Slummy bastards come right up to the barrier.
Třetí akt džungle z 2.
Barrier won't hold forever, but until then, it's a hell of a show.
Já jdem se bavit. Si to budou i ti malí pygmejové. Fetiš nějaký. Na kuchnutí. Malý toxický hnusný brouk. No já, jsou tu.
No, you've done plenty. In cleansing the space, you cleansed yourself. All that's left is to reach out. Lost souls drunk on the toxins of the wilds. Usually travelers from other shores who didn't know a thing about this patch of sanctuary and never cared to learn. They twist the jungle to their needs, squeeze its lifeblood into poisons. They take and take and take. Careful you don't sip from their brews. You might find yourself hooked as they are. You wouldn't know him. He keeps to himself. Heni oiso hana vihacho akarat.
Who are you to ask such a boon of me?
You know me, Great One. I am Eru, Elder Spiritborn of Nahantu, faithful steward of the spirit realm, and ever your servant.
Arise, Eru. I did not seek service in life, nor do I need it now. Tell me why you seek this gift.
We march on the cursed city of Dravenkal to save a friend. She is in great danger.
Ah, my child. Your intent is pure, but to place yourself as a giver of salvation can only lead to disappointment and despair. If you do not give her the strength to save herself, you are only postponing loss. But this much I will do. I shall lend you my light to open your way into the darkness of Travenkal. And when next we speak, perhaps you will have found greater understanding. Eru, Wanderer, Zewuni Hu Pakik.
Dámy a pánové, tady vidíko aktuálně zapíchnu, doufám, že jste si ho užili, počilovali a na viděnou u dalšího videa.